Right now, people. So, sorry I haven't uploaded in a while. It's just on the first Tuesday I didn't upload. Me nan came round and because I was going on holiday the next day, and so she came round, and then by the time it came time for me to upload, we had to go out and look for my brother, because the hairdresser had rang my mum and said he wanted a skinhead, and then my mum rang Liam and he just said he was in the sewers, and then we couldn't get hold of him again after, so we had to go look out and find him. And he was in the sewers. He didn't get a skinhead, but he was in the sewers. He went for hang out in the fucking sewers with his mates because he's weird. Love you though, Liam. One sec. I don't know what this is doing. I'm trying to make the brightness better. Oh shit, I fucking give up. Anyway, so, and the next Tuesday obviously I was on holiday, and Tuesday after that, I can't remember. I think I was out. Yeah, I think I was out with my mates. I can't remember. Anyway, so today though, I'm going to be doing another MvD video, Guardians at Galaxy vs Suicide Squad. And I've done the initials for it, one because Guardians at Galaxy is way too long and I don't know how to spell suicide. Or Guardians. Or Galaxy really. So, to avoid spelling errors, I just thought I'd put that. So, let's get into it. These are like my two favourite superhero films of all time. So, figure out which one is better out of the two, it's going to be great. So, first of all, these two films have like dead good soundtracks. So, first of all, soundtrack. And, the Suicide soundtrack is amazing. Like, I've even got it on fucking DVD, not DVD, CD and everything. Like, I've got the album of the Suicide Squad soundtrack. And when I was in high school, I made like my own like piece, like my own like music, my own like song thing, like sort of like dance track sort of thing. All of my dance tracks end up sounding like Mario Kart for some reason. I have no idea why, but I made that and. I made it out of samples from the Suicide Squad soundtrack and Ed Sheeran's new album. Like, the new album at the time. I think it was Divide or something, I can't remember. But, yeah, it was actually a good track. It didn't sound as much like Mario Kart as some of my other ones. But anyway, so, and the Guardians at Galaxy soundtrack is such fucking childhood. Like, literally. That track is amazing. That soundtrack is like literally amazing. They both have amazing soundtracks. That's what like these two films are like known for, I think. But I think I'm gonna have to give the point to Guardians at Galaxy mainly just because Suicide Squad ruins it by having Queen. I fucking hate Queen. Like, Queen is the worst. You know what I mean? Even when it's sung by Brendan Urie, Queen is still awful. No matter who sings that song, it's going to be terrible. You know what I mean? Because it's just the shittest song ever. So I'm going to have to give it Guardians at Galaxy because it doesn't ruin it with Queen. Anyway, so next up, plot. I think plot-wise, they do have dead good plots. Like, I love the old concept of it because it's like superhero films. Like, I feel like the characters in Guardians of the Galaxy and Suicide Squad, they're like more relatable. You know what I mean? Because they have flaws. Like most like superhero films, they always have like these perfect like law-abiding fucking like superheroes and shit. What like no one can ever relate to. Like, you can relate to them on some grounds, but like most of the time it's like, these people are too perfect. You know what I mean? Like, they do have flaws, but you know what I mean? They're too perfect still. So, like, with Suicide Squad and Guardians of the Galaxy, it's nice to have, like, you know what I mean? People like us. I don't know. Normal people. Still, some of them do have superpowers, but still, you know what I mean? And Groot is a fucking tree, so he's not exactly normal, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the Suicide Squad plot is so fucking good. It's like they had this great idea for this team, and then it's a member of the team who ends up being like the main villain. You know what I mean? And like all backfires, and then they need to use the same thing but fucked them over. But like, you know what I mean? I love the concept of that. And Guardians of the Galaxy is, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's great. I think both of them are great. But I feel like both of the plots are pretty overdone. I feel like the whole Skybeam thing in Suicide Squad, that's such a trope, innit? Like, if your movie comes out after Avengers Assemble, you have to have a Skybeam, basically. But, I don't know, they both, you know what I mean? They was both great in that respect. I don't know who to give the point to in this. In that plot. I don't know, because they both had such good plots. I think I'm going to have to give it to, I think Suicide Squad. No, Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, I'm going to have to give it to Guardians, I think. Because it was great. And also it set up Thanos so well, but I'm not going to talk about that. Because I can. But still, it's still great. I feel like Suicide Squad though. I feel like I'm gonna give Suicide Squad a point for it linked in better to the old DCU. Obviously, Guardians of the Galaxy set it all up, but we don't know what Suicide Squad set up because the DCU hadn't fallen into place yet properly. And at that moment in time, Guardians of the Galaxy just sort of felt like it was a bit away from it all, you know what I mean? Like, obviously it did have Thanos, who'd been in like all the end credits, and had been like teasing us for ages. So, he had that, but I still think I'm going to give it a Suicide Squad just because the fact that Superman was dead was like the old plot starter to that. Like the plot wouldn't have happened if Superman hadn't have been dead. So it tied into the rest of the DCU really well. And also, rest in peace Superman, and then he was back to life and all of that shit. I actually cried when I watched Justice League. Like, I genuinely did. I cried because Superman is just the best. So, anyway, next up, like the old editing. Well, the whole, like, I don't know what to call this, cinematography. I feel like the old way Suicide Squad was shot was so different and fun. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to give Suicide Squad a point for narrative, I think, because the narrative of Guardians of the Galaxy was told greatly. Greatly? I don't know. Great. You know what I mean? It was told amazing. It was like, it was basically just like a linear narrative, and that's great, but it's sort of overdone. And you know what I mean, like they had like expositional shit, but you know what I mean. Suicide Squad, it was sort of like I liked how it was like jumping back and forth to all this different shit, and it was all over the place. I liked that. It was fun. You know what I mean. So I'm going to give Suicide Squad the point for that. Next up, shit, I've got low battery. I'm going to make it quicker. Right, so, next up, what do I do next? I can't do character arc, because there were so many characters in both of them. Like, it was like team. But I feel like, the team, like the Guardians of the Galaxy team, developed a lot more than the Suicide Squad team, because they pretty much just stayed the same. Like, there wasn't really much of a character arc. I am doing character arc, by the way, bitch. You can't stop. Like, there wasn't really much of a character arc for the Suicide Squad. Like, obviously it was, like, villain to hero, sort of. Like, they still saved the day at the end, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, with Guardians of the Galaxy, Drax all the way through was all like, you know what I mean? Like, he wanted to murder her, basically. He wanted to fucking kill Gamora. Then at the end, he was like, oh yeah, you're my mate now. You know what I mean? I don't know what to put for this. I don't know what to do for character arc, because there was so many different characters developed in it. I think I'll give it to Guardians. Just because I've got a feeling Suicide Squad might win. Next up, just like the all around like cinematography and like mise-en-scène and shit. I feel like Suicide Squad gets a point for this just because I loved the way Suicide Squad was edited. A few people didn't really like that because they thought it was a bit like weird and like jumpy, but I loved it. Like my mate when watching it with like loved it and all, and I just, you know what I mean? I loved the way it was like told and like, you know what I mean? I just love shit like that. I love, you know what I mean? Because it's different, innit? You know what I mean? Anyway, so point to Suicide Squad. What else should I do? What else did I have planned? This was pretty much all I had planned, but I didn't expect him to draw like this. So, I'm trying to think of one. I have no idea. Villain! Oh, I hadn't talked about the villains. Ronan was cool. Like, I feel like and also Thanos was in it and all. Thanos was like still like in the background and shit. There was a lot of villains in Guardians of the Galaxy, you know what I mean? Like, there was Ronan, there was Thanos, there was that guy. I forgot his name. The guy what was at the start, you know what I mean? Him. I don't know his name, I fucking forgot. The insignificant villain, let's just say. Also, Nebula was sort of a villain in it, I like that. Because, like, she genuinely had, like, motive. As in, like, you're going to kill my dad, I'm with you. I don't know, Ronan just sort of seemed like both of the bad guys just sort of seemed like the typical, like, sort of one-dimensional, I want to destroy the world type thing. And it's like, oh, alright then, just do it, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, I feel like the way they defeated Ronan was ace. Like, by distracting him with a dance competition. It's just funny. Anyway, I love that film so much. I love both of these films. These are the best fucking films in the world. Like, not in the world, but like in the superhero genre. I love them. I love these films so much. But like, and Quill is therefore the best character in the MCU by a mile, I'm saying. And Rocket is second, and Iron Man is very close third. I also love Ant-Man and all. I'm going way too off topic here, but I don't know. I feel like with Ronan it was more like, oh, if he got the Power Stone, he could kill everyone. Like, he wasn't as much of a threat on his own. Like, you knew, like, the way they set it up was amazing. Like, the storytelling of that, like his introduction and all, like how he was just like this mass murderer and how he just murdered everyone. You know what I mean? Like, you really felt the threat of him, if you get me. But, like, Ronan on his own wasn't... Like, if Ronan was just on his own, with no Power Stone, no army, he wouldn't be a threat. Enchantress, she's got more shit going on. You know what I mean? And, like, she didn't really need to get, like, one Power Stone for, like... She just needed a hair, and then she could kill everyone. You know what I mean? I don't know, she scared me. There's something about Enchantress that freaks me out. I don't like her. I feel like, basically, her plan was basically just get hair and then do some weird hip dance. You know, like she reminded me of them things. You know the big, like, floaty things outside of, like, garages? There was one near Mothercare. Like, you know what I mean? Like, them things that literally just go like that in the fucking wind. Like, she reminded me of that for some reason. I think I'm going to give the point to Suicide Squad here. Because she freaked me out. And also, Suicide Squad did have two villains. There was her and her brother. And also Amanda Waller. She was a villain. She was defo a villain. She was more of a villain than the actual villains. She was evil. She just murdered everyone. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the whole idea of Cadmus is, like, evil. Like, you know what I mean? Cadmus is sort of... It's not the same. I know it's not the same, but it sort of always reminded me of, like, rather Hydra, because Hydra I found out about after Cadmus, because I never really delved into the Marvel comics, or really much. But, like, you know what I mean? Hydra has always sort of reminded me of, like, the MCU's version of Cadmus or some shit. Like, the Marvel version of Cadmus, and I don't know why. Like, they just sort of seem similar, like, evil. You know what I mean? Sort of like evil organisation is evil. But it's... I don't know, you know what I mean? I don't know. Amanda Waller was a good villain. She was defo a villain. She was not a fucking hero. She was a villain. Defo. So anyway. Oh, Suicide Squad won. Yeah, even though Suicide Squad still had Queen as a major setback, it still won. I'm surprised at that. I thought Guardians of the Galaxy would have won because I loved that film. I actually don't know what the outcome of these is going to be before I film it. I just get a basic gist. This is like most of my videos. I just know what I'm going to do. I've studied both films by myself. You know what I mean? Like, rewatched them, looked at different movie reviews for them both, and then, like, I get into it and I've got a basic gist of what I'm going to do. And a basic gist of who's going to win, but with that one I definitely didn't know, but, like, you know what I mean? So, another point to the DCEU. Yay! This isn't just me being biased, by the way, I promise you it ain't. This is just me being honest. But I want the MCU to get a point. Like, because I love the MCU. I wonder what I should do next. I'm thinking Man of Steel versus Iron Man. Because I feel like Iron Man will probably win that. As much, I know that's so shocking for me to fucking say. Because I love Superman. But I love Iron Man as well. But, like, Superman is just... I love Superman even more. But, like, Iron Man has AC/DC in the soundtrack. So I feel like that just automatically gives it a win. But, I don't know. The Man of Steel film, although I loved it, I don't think it was as good as it could have been. Like, most other Superman films have been way better than that. You know what I mean? It was good. It was great, but, like... You know what I mean? I don't know. So, yeah. I don't know. You know what I mean? It wasn't as... I don't know. I'll do that one next time. Next MvD video is going to be Iron Man versus Man of Steel. Because they're both sort of similar, aren't they? Like, they both kicked off... Well, actually, Green Lantern kicked off the DCEU, but it was a good film, but did they really effort CGI? The mask just looked shit. It just looked awful. Why did they do that? They could just got a real suit. Why was it all the CGI in that film was just bad. You know what I mean? It wasn't the best CGI. It was an alright film. See, everybody hates that film, but I reckon it was alright. It could have been a lot better. Green Lantern's amazing. Green Lantern is really good. If I had any superpower, I would have his superpower, because it'd be most useful for like my day-to-day life, you know what I mean? Because like, as much as I love Superman, when are you ever going to need laser eyes in everyday life? Like, Green Lantern, he can just literally just create shit at will. It'd be so useful. You've missed the bus on your way to college, just create a car. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be ace. Anyway, so cheers for watching. Please subscribe if you aren't already, and if you like this shit, watch my other MvD videos. I've only really done 2 others. The first one was announced in the series, but the last one I did was Thor versus Wonder Woman. So watch that if you haven't watched it already, and if you want to watch it, give it a like if you like the video, and comment down below what film you preferred, whether you preferred Guardians of the Galaxy or Suicide Squad, or if you agree with me, or even like comment down below an argument as to why you think Guardians of the Galaxy should have won or whatever. But yeah, cheers for watching, and bye.